So, born and raised in Miami, Florida. Graduated out of high school, went to college, did his little thing or whatever. Didn't complete college. However, I did had many jobs. For me, it was nice while it lasted. Most jobs didn't really feel like a career. I can honestly tell you that. There's always that one job that you go into it, you might like it, you might not like it. As for myself, my past jobs have been okay, not that bad, but there's been one where it could have been better. There's always, all of my past jobs have always felt like they could be better. And the main one I'm thinking about right now is when I used to do cable, you know what I mean? I used to do cabling. I went to school to become a certified electrical system technician. And upon getting this little cable gig, it was nice. However, the company was a piece of bull dookie. I can say that. It was a piece of bull dookie. We had to write down our hours. They wasn't honest with our hours. The company ended up getting shut down and relocated and using a different name under a different alias. That's just the way business works. So some jobs, to be honest with you, most jobs move away like fake schools. So that's one thing. But that's neither here nor there. My story is really more about how I myself taught myself how to become an entrepreneur. Now, what is my story for that? I started off making websites. Not just making websites, but wanting to know how to make a lot of websites. And the person that taught me was a good fellow by the name of Johnny Andrews. I'll give you a website for him later. It'll probably be in the link in the description and everything else. But this is back in 2009. I learned how to do this in 2009. Back in 07, I graduated. 08, I was still in work, my first job ever. It was pretty nice. But by 2009, I've learned how to do, web designing, web development, web pages, and everything else. I was into the internet marketing category. And once I learned how to do that, I was like, all right, it's not that bad. However, to really prosper in it, I had to put my face onto the product or the grand scheme of things. It was like, if you wanted to really make a lot of money, you had to be comfortable with being in front of the camera, recording audio, writing, blogging. Back then, I wasn't on that. Like, graduating out of high school, I was a good reader and everything else, but you couldn't get, well, I love writing, but you couldn't get me to read a lot. You couldn't get me to write a lot without some kind of objective. Like, basically, I was so used to someone else telling me, hey, write this for this purpose, and then I'll excel at it. But as you get older, when you start to learn how to, when you graduated, you have to find out how to do your own business and everything else. To write for your own self-pleasure is a different ballgame. And all I remember was I did start off blogging. I had cool catchphrases, great names and aliases, but my names was too unique. It was too secretive. And because it was too unique and too secretive, I didn't market it correctly. So you ever hear about the whole search engine optimization? All that really is just using the right keywords for your business or for your entrepreneurial, hustle. Basically, you want to be in this quote-unquote niche. A niche is just basically a territory, a cause and effect location in which you can say, hey, people come to me for this. It's a little topic or it's a subject, basically. It's a subject. So back then, I didn't really have subjects. I didn't really have a subject. I didn't have a specific niche. I had topics. had objectives, not subjectives. And, you know, when you first start off on your first hustle, your first entrepreneurial hustle, you're going to be all over the place. You're not going to be in one location. I don't care what anybody's going to tell you. You're not going to just find just one niche off the top of your head. As an entrepreneur, that is practically impossible because you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to have multiple baskets. And as far as internet marketing goes, you can basically have one niche for one specific thing, but then again, you're going to have multiple niches for other categories. So you're going to have categories. So no matter what niche you think you're in, you need categories for all niches. You know, you're going to have a category which is AKA synonyms. You're going to need synonyms for whatever you do, because you can't just do direct marketing. You can't just directly sell to people because you're a resource. You're not a business yet. When you're in your entrepreneurial stuff, when you're starting off on your first small business, you're an entrepreneur. So you have to grow your name, you have to grow your business. In order to do so, you have to be genuine, you have to have regular videos like this, just talking to the people, just you in front of the camera, being comfortable, talking. Nothing fancy, no special effects. Sometimes you just need to be able to say, hey, this is my show and tell. This is what I can tell you rather than what I can show you. Like, I can show you later. I can show you later more different things and everything else, but as for right now, this is just me having a brief tell moment. Like I said, this is to be able to be a great entrepreneur, you have to have show and tell. And the reason why I know this, the reason why I consider myself to be an expert, is because, not because of my procrastination, but it's because of my perfectionistness. Basically, I used to want to be perfect, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to be the first person to tell you this if they haven't told you already. The key to perfection is imperfection. If you want to be super great, you want to be immaculate, you want to be the best you can be, you have to learn how to be an amateur. You have to learn how to be, quote unquote, not ready yet, not finished. You have to be in the process of doing something, not at the end stages where you think you got it all. Because, once again, if you were a big business, you would be a big business. But if you're a small business, be a small business. Don't be a small business pretending to be big. People will tell. People will be able to tell you're not being honest with yourself. And they will be able to tell that you're talking out your ass, you're outside of your margin. So don't do that. If you're a small business, do what small businesses do and be able to speak to people on a face-to-face basis. Like, talk to people naturally. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm just like you. I'm not even a company brand yet. Like, speaking of which, for example, I recently made a friend. I made a business, not a business partner, but I made a friend, and I helped out a small business recently. There's an app called Kanga, Kanga, like kangaroo, Kanga, and basically, it's a delivery company that does something like Uber Eats and FedEx delivery and everything else, but it's all done through an app. I recently tried to apply for this app, and basically, I couldn't input my zip code into the app. So lo and behold, I try to contact customer service or the contact us page, and luckily, I was able to get in contact with what I think is the business owner. And upon speaking to him, he says, yeah, I'm going to get right to it. Of course, he doesn't really know too much about the technical support, but he was able to get in contact with whoever he needed to talk to and get things up and running. So, lo and behold, I spoke to him, and the one thing that dawned on my mind the most really was, okay, you know what? Hold up. Should we watch this car? Anyway, the one thing that dawned on my mind the most was, now that I know this person, how can I leverage this communication bridge? Basically, it was like saying, I know I'm a business. This person here has a business. What can I provide for his business that would be like, okay, yeah, he'll reciprocate and talk about my business? So, Jeepers Creepers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to save this video right quick. I'm going to take a picture of how big this, see? I was about to show you a freaking video about how fucking big this mosquito was. Like, this shit was huge as fuck. I gotta watch this car. Anyway, we'll continue this video next.